Good afternoon and welcome to ANZ Stadium for SRL action Tuesday afternoon here in Sydney as Te Rangaho Whetu, the Storm's brand new captain, leads his squad onto the field. Unexpected retirement during the week, Sam Herbin, his retirement game tonight, and Jai Collins leads the Rabbitohs out after their fantastic win last week. Two teams who struggled in pre-season. The Rabbitohs have managed to get their first win. The Storm have had two fantastic games, but unable to register 2 points thus far. Large crowd in this afternoon to witness this game, and we are about to get underway as Gavin Badger and Jai Collins, he blows the whistle and we're underway here at ANZ Stadium. It's the South Sydney Rabbitohs taking on the Melbourne Storm, and it's Raiden Boucher with the first hit up of the game. Going to quickly go through both teams in a second as the Storm start to make their way out in their first set. Logan Guys down there on the right hand touchline. So as mentioned, it's a new team for the Melbourne Storm this week. A new captain, new beginnings. At the back, Sam Herbin in his final game for the Storm. On the wings, Luca Moscow, Josh Fisher. In the middle, Wilkins Spark and Logan Guys. As we see Wilkins Spark put the kick down, taken by Tyron Clay. And the Rabbitohs find themselves up in the halfway line. TJ Ashford, Sonny Tyre in the halves for the Storm. Pryor O'Brien, Liam Waltig and Philip Twal in the front row. Justin Masters, Raiden Boucher and Te Rangaho Whetu round out the starting lineup for your Melbourne Storm. Long ball there to Corey Bell. Corey Bell makes an early break. The Rabbitohs will be looking to get off to an early start here. The Storm's defence has been rock solid so far this season. Even though they haven't won a game, the two teams they have played, regarded as Premiership favourite teams, as Moscow takes that one from the high floating kick from Levi Sayer. And both teams managed to get through their first sets as Pryor O'Brien busts through. It was Thomas Mendonca who missed that tackle. Rangaho Whetu takes it just over the 40 now for the Storm. Atchison goes to the right, finds Tyre. Herbin gives it to Fisher. And off his wing, Josh Fisher. Tackle 4 here for the Storm. They go wide to Twal. And Twal, that's a good hard run into the Rabbitohs defence. Taken there by Lyndon Jones. Atchison goes back to Tyre. And Tyre puts it on the boot. Down to Tyler Clay. That's one. Move. He's held there. As we go through the Rabbitohs team, Corey Bell at fullback, Tyler Clay and Kurt Maul on the wings. Thomas Mendonca, Jai Collins in the middle. Halves pairing of Isaac Edwards and Levi Sayer. Front row, Rex Slattery, Aaron O'Hare and Shanty Davis. And then second row in locks, Vigo Rasmussen, Rahul Kaval and Lyndon Jones. Your starting lineup for the Rabbitohs this week. Shanty Davis, good run up through the middle by the front rower. As Sayer puts the kick through, it's straight down to Moscow though, who finds a gap and takes it, but Corey Bell was waiting in the rings. Takes him in a good tackle as they sling it wide. And Herbin, in his final game for the Storm, takes it forward just short of the halfway line here, the Storm. They give it to Pryor O'Brien, who pumps the legs, looks to shimmy through but can't find a way. They go wide, Ashford to Moscow. Tackle 4 here for the Storm. Long ball out to Pryor O'Brien, finding himself in the middle of the park. Taken down, tackle 5 here for the Storm. They go deep to the left. Ashford is in the pocket. And Ashford puts it down to the corner. And Kurt Moore brings it back. Meeting some strong defence here. Number 3, that's Josh Wilkins-Spark. And then Justin Masters and Pryor O'Brien. Slattery on debut. Little offload to Lyndon Jones. Pretty even start here by both teams as we see Rasmussen take it forward. But again, taken in a very good tackle by the Storm. Again, that's Justin Masters and Pryor O'Brien taking down Shanty Davis. Plays the ball to O'Hare. And Lyndon Jones has fumbled it forward. Just a small one, but the referee's picked it up. So this gives the Storm an opportunity. Possibly strike first here. Wilkins-Spark taking in a good tackle to Fe'u. To O'Brien to get the legs moving. Options left. They go left to Masters. Wasn't expecting it. And he's hitting some strong defence and knocked back. Plays the ball. They go left again to Bryan. To Moscow on the left wing. And he's going to be forced into touch by Jai Collins. Disappointing into the set. But the Rabbitohs will be happy with that. As Edwards gets the game back underway. Jones out to Bell. Finds Mendonca. Mendonca breaks the gap. Mendonca's in some space. Thomas Mendonca up over the 40. TJ Ashford's chasing. But Thomas Mendonca's going to score for the Rabbitohs. Where was Sam Herbin? I've got no idea. But the Rabbitohs open the scoring. In front of their home crowd. Thomas Mendonca. Showed a clean pair of heels. And it'll be Jai Collins to try to add the extra 2. And he has no problems at all. So the Storm are going to be coming from behind again, as they have been for the last 2 weeks. The Storm caught out there, fullback nowhere in sight. From a set play, Isaac Edwards saw Thomas Mendonca open as TJ Ashford gets the game back underway. Sends it down to the Rabbitohs line as Rex Slattery brings it forward to the 20. O'Hare goes left to Rasmussen. Rasmussen tries to shrug off the tackle, but can't do so as they go right to Slattery again.
3 hands away.
In his first match for the Rabbitohs. In desperate need for a prop as Lyndon Jones makes a break through the middle. Taken down by Justin Masters as well as Sam Herbin. Rasmus again. Met in some strong defence. Was Logan Guys. As Sayer puts that one down to the left wing. It's Moscow. He's just taken by the ankles. Lucky to get him there. I think he would have been away. They go to Atchison. To the captain, Fe'u. And he's hitting a hard tackle. Wide to Twal. To Boucher. Raiden Boucher. Hard to bring down. Strong running second rower. They go left to Tyre. To Masters. Again, Masters hard to bring down. Atchison goes left, finds Twal in the gap. Tries to offload. Referee says play on. We go to tackle 5. No, tackle recount apparently. So that's the first for the Storm. Must have been touched by a Rabbitoh. Giving it to O'Brien, takes it forward, only 15 metres out here, the Storm, looking to hit back. Atchison floats it to Tyre, and then he gives it out to Boucher. Boucher finds himself only 5 short. Atchison goes right. Tyre's taken down only a midi short. Atchison goes left this time. Wide ball from Fe'u. Masters picks it up. And Masters struggles over to the line. Has he got it down? Referee is unsure. Justin Masters looks to have scored the first try for the Storm. No try. Well, it would have been nice to see another angle of that, but either way, that's the way it's been given in the Storm. Final tackle. Ashford went straight through the gap. Bit of miscommunication. And I don't really know what happened there as the Rabbitohs get things back underway as Rasmussen takes it forward. Looking to settle things down. They go right to O'Hare, to Lyndon Jones. Jones taken in a good 2-man tackle by Pryor O'Brien. And Wilkins Spark as Levi Sayer makes a break. He's left it behind, but Slattery's managed to pick it up. O'Hare fakes to go left, but goes right. Little inside ball to Lyndon Jones. The Rabbitohs finding a little bit of speed in the middle of the ruck here. They go right again to Sayer. He tries the inside ball to Slattery. Slattery taken down again by some good defence by Raiden Boucher. And Sayer puts the high up and under. Waiting for it is Logan Guys, and he takes it well. And he finds a bit of space as well. Breaks the tackle of Corey Bell. Eventually taken down by Vigo Rasmussen offside. Boucher takes it forward to the 40, but again met by some solid defence. Atchison goes to a skipper, and Rangaho Fe'u makes a couple of extra metres. Rabbitohs defence coming up quick here as Twal tries to shimmy through, palms off one, but can't beat another. Atchison goes left again, long cutout pass to Masters, who looks to try and get the offload but can't. Bit of clout coming off Masters' head. Earlier head clash possibly. He does start to get up quite slowly as they go back to Ashford. Puts a long cross kick taken by Clay, and Clay's broken down the left-hand touchline. Herbin's managed to get to him, but that was pretty sloppy defence there by the Storm. The Rabbitohs looking to get on the front foot. 20 minutes been in the first half. Rabbitohs leading 6-0. Corey Bell had a quiet game so far, but he breaks the first line of defence taken by Sam Herbin. And around the ankles by TJ Ashford. They go right again to Caval. Jai Collins breaks the first line. Tackle 4 here for the Rabbitohs. Jack O'Neill coming off the interchange bench. Hard to take down. Jack O'Neill, and it looks like he's over. Some weak defence by the Storm. And Jack O'Neill's pushed himself over from about 5 metres out. Some fresh legs. And the Rabbitohs score their second try of the game. No problems at all for Jai Collins as he converts the second try of the night. And Jack O'Neill gets his name on the score sheet. Only just come onto the field. Makes an immediate impact as Ashford looks to get this game back underway. And he sends the kick straight down the middle. Not a deep kick, but taken by O'Hare, who gives it to the try scorer, Jack O'Neill, to take it out 15. Long ball out to Lyndon Jones. Tries to shrug off the tackle of Te Rangaho Fe'u. Can't do so. Sayer to Rasmussen. Rasmussen looks to shimmy. Plays the ball Sayer sends it wide to Edwards, who finds Corey Bell. Bell hard to take down. Halfway line here for the Rabbitohs. Short ball to Edwards, wasn't expecting it. Easy tackle for Justin Masters. Final tackle here for the Rabbitohs. Lyndon Jones ends up taking the kick, and he sends it straight down to Luka Moscow. So the Storm looking for someone to break the gap, finding themselves 12-0 down here early, halfway through this first half. Little bit shell-shocked, I'd say, as Ashford changes the line, goes to Herbin. Sam Herbin can't make any impact. He's had a pretty quiet game so far. Ashford goes left again to Masters. Always hard to take down Justin Masters. Plays the ball on the 40. Wilkins Spark. Ashford kicks on 4. Looking for the 40-20. And it looks like he's got it. It's a good kick by TJ Ashford. And the Storm restart on the 10. Ashford hard to bring down as well. Options left and right. They go left. Short ball. Justin Masters will be looking to push himself over, but looks to be held up. There's Jai Collins up the top. Jack O'Neill round the legs. Looks like they've done enough to stop the try, which they have. They go right. Atchison to Herbin. Taken by Bell. No way through there as they go right again to Fe'u. Fe'u's met by some strong defence. 5 out here, the Storm. Masters again, hard to bring down. Justin Masters, he will score this time, surely. He was denied earlier in the game, but Justin Masters looks to have put the Storm over for their first try of the night. And to bring it back to possibly a 6-point ball game. No hesitation for the bunker. And it'll be TJ Ashford to take the conversion. Around about 8 metres out from the uprights. You'd expect him to put this over pretty easily, and he's missed it. TJ Ashford from right out in front, the commentator's curse. Collins is even having a bit of a laugh about it. There's still a long way to go in this game. So the Rabbitohs lead 12 points to 4, 27 minutes been. Both teams seeing this as a do or die game as Collins put it so deep down into the Storm territory. Taken by Ashford, who gives it on to Cameron Relentless. Coming off the bench tonight. Ashford taking in a good tackle as well. To Fe'u. Jefferson off the bench as well. So the interchange players coming in for the Storm. Looking to inject themselves as Herbin injects himself and breaks the first line to tackle. Gets the offload to TJ Ashford. And the Storm make themselves only 35 metres out from the Rabbitohs line here as they go right to Atchison. Fe'u. Jefferson sets them up middle of the park. Slow to play the ball. They go right again. Sonny Tyre looks to dummy. Doesn't manage to fool the defence, and that's tackle 5. Disappointing into the set for the Storm. Corey Bell makes a break. Herbin has him covered. Play the ball here for Bell. They go right from O'Hare to Edwards.
That's your second.
The little halfback can't make any inroads. O'Hare goes to Caval this time. Rahal Caval. Plays the ball, O'Hare to Edwards. Short ball to O'Neill, who wasn't expecting it, but still manages to get some good ascendancy. O'Hare to Rasmussen. Taking in a ball and all tackle. Raiden Boucher. Tackle 5 here for the Rabbitohs. Puts in the kick. Looked like there was a little knock on there. Referee said play on. But either way, the Rabbitohs have missed out there, and it's a hand over to the Storm. As Masters takes this one forward. Just beyond the 20. Storm will be willing to get a little bit of consistency, slow the game down a little bit. It's a frantic place this game's being played at, as Masters gets hit in a big tackle by O'Hare. Ashford goes wide to Tyre. Tyre taken down by Rasmussen. They go left to Fe'u. Fe'u goes to Jefferson. This Rabbitohs defence looks to be improving game by game, as Ashford puts it down to Kurt Maul, and he's met in a good tackle by Luka Moscow. Collins goes inside to Edwards, trying to go down the short side. Moscow takes him. O'Hare goes inside to O'Neill. Bumps off the tackle of Relentless. South Sydney really seem to look like they've got all the confidence at the moment. And they go to Kowal. Kowal makes the break. Looking for the offload. Can't get their hands away. Herben takes him along with Tarangaho Fe'u. Final tackle here for the Rabbitohs. A little over 5 minutes until half time. They put the high kick down, and Fisher's taken it, and Josh Fisher finds himself in some space, but can't outrun the Rabbitohs 5'8". That was Isaac Edwards who ankle tapped Fisher, but they've given away a penalty anyway, and the Storm will be able to clear the line. Tarangaho Fe'u takes it forward. Again, this monstrous tackling, this defence from the Rabbitohs, as Masters breaks the line. Takes it up to the 30 for the Storm.
That's your second.
Makes it into the red zone. Options left and right. They go right to Atchison. Relentless looks to dummy, but gives it to Jefferson.
3 markers lock in.
Within the 20 here. If they go right, they've got space. They go left to Tyre. Tyre to Ashford, back inside to Herben, and Sam Herben looks to get through the straight through the middle, but this defence from the Rabbitohs seems to be holding. Final tackle here for the Storm. What have they got? Who do they go to? They go deep to Fe'u. Fe'u, the captain, puts the kick up, and they all go up for it, but Kurt Maul comes down with it. And the Storm didn't seem to even contest that one.
0 tackle. That's one. Move.
Paulini on the park here. They go left to Rasmussen. Taken down by Moscow. To O'Neill. Straightening it up, they go right to O'Hare, to Sayer, and Lyndon Jones taking it just over the halfway line for the Rabbitohs. They go right again to Edwards, back inside to Corey Bell, who finds some skate, and he gives it off to O'Hare. Bell didn't need to give that, and they lost a couple of metres. There's a telling run by Corey Bell though, as Sayer puts the kick down. Fisher grabs it, breaks the first line. Fisher looks to be carrying a bit of an injury. You saw in his last run he got ran down pretty easily by Aaron O'Hare. The Storm go to the right for Tyre, to Herben, who gives it to Fisher.
3 hands away.
Flirting with the touchline. Back into Herben. Herben breaks the line. Sam Herben. We're waiting for him to ignite something here for the Storm. Coming up to half time. Sonny Tyre runs it forward. Tackle 4 here for the Storm. Tackle 5, sorry. The final play. They won't get it. And that's half time here at ANZ Stadium. The Rabbitohs hold a 12 points to 4 lead, and we will join you for the second half right after the break. Back live here at ANZ Stadium as TJ Ashford looks to get the second half underway. The Rabbitohs holding a 12 points to 4 lead as the referee gets the game back underway. It's Levi Sayer who gives it off to Rex Slattery for the first hit up of the second half. Both teams going head to head in the first 40. The Rabbitohs defence seems to be the big difference of the two, improving every week as Mendonca takes that one down the left-hand touchline. Taken by Logan Guys in a good tackle. Jones gives it to Slattery. Slattery makes half a break. Grabbed around the waist by Herbin. But the Rabbitohs, after tackle 5, find themselves only 30 metres out. And Sayer puts a little chip kick down to Fisher. And as per usual, Fisher breaks the first line. He's taken down by Corey Bell. Philip Twal just up over the 30. Plays the ball for Atchison. To O'Brien, and O'Brien breaks the line as well. And he gets the offload to Ashford. So the Storm tackle 3. Find themselves only 40 metres out from the Rabbitohs line. Atchison, long ball to O'Brien.
5, holding a 10.
Final tackle, O'Brien seems to be getting up a little bit slowly. We'll keep an eye on him as Ashford puts a big kick down into the corner. Manages to find some grass, but Sayer picks it up. Pryor O'Brien is clutching his left knee at the moment. We'll have to keep an eye on that as Rasmussen brings that one forward. And Shanty Davis had a quiet game so far, but he gets some good metres for the Rabbitohs. O'Hare goes right to Sayer. Sayer to Cavall, back inside to Jones. Jones wrestling with the defender and taken down just short of the halfway line. Shanty Davis again touches the ball, but Pryor O'Brien's up to the task. Deep to Edwards. Edwards in the pocket for the kick, but Moscow's there as well. He takes a good catch and makes some good metres up that left-hand touchline. Fe'u to O'Brien, who makes another telling bust up through the middle and gets the offload to Atchison. The Storm here, only 30 metres out. Looking to score first in the second half. Ashford goes to Wilkins Spark.
3, hands off. He's held there.
This Rabbitohs defence has been the big difference in the first half. Can they hold out the Storm in the first couple of minutes of the second as Herbin goes left to Fe'u. Fe'u to Ashford, and Luca Moscow looks to go in. Dragged only a metre down from the line. Final tackle for the Storm. Wilkins Spark looks to go himself. And he's wasted a great opportunity for the Storm. And the Rabbitohs will manage to work their way out of their own half. Well, their own 10. And they've given away a penalty as well. So frustration starting to creep in for the Storm. They'll have to be careful. Sinbin warning by the umpire.
Hill, that's one. Move. He's held there. That's your second.
Davis takes that one forward. O'Hare gives it to Lyndon Jones.
Hill.
Taken down 32 metres out here. They go left to Davis. Rasmussen finds a hole. Hard to bring down.
Get back. Look at
6 metres out here, the Rabbitohs. They go short to Sayer. And Levi Sayer looks to move over the line.
the last.
But he's wrestled onto his back. And that's no tries held up. Plays the ball O'Hare, goes back to Lyndon Jones, puts the nice high kick up, knocked back. Corey Bell's going to score for the Rabbitohs out of nowhere. It was Raul Caval who went up and tapped it back, and Corey Bell, right place at the right time. And the fullback scores another try for the South Sydney side. And Jai Collins makes no mistake. The Rabbitohs take an 18-4 lead. Coming up 50 minutes been. And the Storm staring down the barrel of a 3-0 start to the season. Yet to win a game, 3 losses. As Ashford gets the game back underway, sends it deep down to Isaac Edwards, who gives it to Shanty Davies.
Hill, one, release.
Taken down at the 20. O'Hare goes to Edwards, who finds Slattery. Slattery again hard to bring down, the young prop. Coming out of the 20 system. Rasmussen taking it hard up to the defence.
3 hands away.
Moscow taking him. Slattery again, full of energy.
Hands off. He's held there.
O'Hare to the right to Sayer, who gives it to Corey Bell, the try scorer. Corey Bell breaks the line, looks to get the offload away, but Herben hadn't wrapped up.
Hill.
Final tackle here for the Rabbitohs. Little bit of confusion. Lyndon Jones breaks the line, can't get the kick away, gives it to O'Hare, who struggles in the tackle, but there will be a handover.
Hill. Right, here's tackle 1.
Looking for someone to spark, ignite the wick
That's your
for the
second.
Storm. They've had a quiet game in their own expectation as Herben breaks the line. The fullback in his final game for the Storm. Can he be the one to spark this comeback? As they sling it wide to Ashford, finding himself in the middle of the park.
Hold the 10.
Fe'u goes wide to Herben. Herben, bit of a mix-up, goes back to Tyre,
Tackle 5.
and they lose a couple of metres on that play. Atchison to Guys, he's forced to kick it, and it's a bit of a nothing kick.
He's held there.
And Clay takes it nice and easily,
1.
takes it out to the 20, and the Rabbitohs get to start their set as Rasmussen takes that one forward, plays the ball. Mendonca almost
3. Hands
drops
away.
it, fumbles it for a while.
Let him go.
Rasmussen, short ball to Clay, bit of a mix-up. Thought he heard the referee's whistle go.
Get back. Look at
The crowd in the background are loving this. Rabbitohs coming off an early loss, round 1. Came back strong to beat the Sea Eagles last week. And so far, their defence has been amazing today versus the Storm outfit, who have played pretty well the first couple of weeks. As we see a penalty as the lights come on here at ANZ Stadium. High tackle there by Tyler Clay. Get things underway again. It's Justin Masters who takes the first hit up, and another penalty here against the Rabbitohs, holding down the tackle. So easy meters giving away. And you'd have to say this is a massive opportunity for the Storm. And if they don't score off this, I don't know where the tries are going to come from. They give it to Masters, who has been the number one forward today. Made over 150 metres so far. They go right to O'Brien. Another one who's worked incredibly hard in the contact. Masters makes another good hit up. They continue to go to these big forwards, and Tarangaho Fe'u even wants to get in the action, but he gets knocked back by Aaron O'Hare. Atchison goes left to Masters again. And that's tackle 5 for the Storm when they haven't even made the line. Ashford puts it high. Clay's waiting for it, and he takes it. So disappointing for the Storm there. A golden opportunity. Goes begging, and the Rabbitohs will start to make it out of their own 10. Cavall taken down the 20. To Lyndon Jones. Plays the ball to O'Hare. Gives it to Edwards, who gives it to Corey Bell. Taken in a good tackle by Justin Masters. That's the final tackle for the Rabbitohs. They sling it back to Edwards. That's a good kick down. Finds a bit of space, looking for the 40-20. It's rolling. And it's taken into touch by Luka Moscow. You could see that he sort of slipped when he went to pick up the ball. And his right foot has just touched the line. Disappointing. Disappointing for the Storm. And the Rabbitohs will see this as a real opportunity to put the nail in the coffin. Mendonca plays the ball. They go left. Sayer switches it. Corey Bell finds it on the inside. Chopped down just short of the line. They go to Sayer. Sayer slings it wide to Rasmussen. Rasmussen wrestles, and Rasmussen looks to have scored. The Storm couldn't hold them out any longer, and the floodgates are starting to open. Viggo Rasmussen scores for the Rabbitohs. Their 4th try of the afternoon. And with only 20 minutes remaining, this conversion will put it more than 3 tries of a lead as Collins starts it wide, looks to bring it back in, but he can't do so. And it stays as a 16 and 18 point game. But the Storm have been totally outclassed so far in the first 60 minutes. But also you got to put your hand up and say that this Rabbitohs defence has been absolute resolute as they send it down to Corey Bell, who gives it to Junior Paulini.
Let him up. 1. Release.
Haven't seen much of Paulini so far in this game. Lyndon Jones we have though. He breaks the line.
That's your second.
And then manages to get the offload to Jack O'Neill. Out on the 40 here, the Rabbitohs. to Edwards. Inside ball intercepted by Atchison. So they've given it away there, the Rabbitohs. To Tyre. O'Brien. He's worked hard today, O'Brien. Plays the ball for Atchison. Goes to Fe'u. And Fe'u seems to be down. The captain's down. And Tarangaho Fe'u has come from the field. Looked like some sort of arm or shoulder injury. We'll have to wait and get some information on that. But either way, the captain is gone for the Storm. And Corey Bell's managed to find his way back in field. And the Rabbitohs survived that great kick by TJ Ashford as Rasmussen wrestles his way forward. Makes some good meters. Tarangaho Fe'u suspected broken arm. Devastating blow for the Storm. I'm not sure who the captain will be, whether it's Sam Herbin, whether he takes over. As we see Edwards break the line. And the Rabbitohs looking to heap more misery onto the Storm. Cavale takes it forward. But he's crunched by Sam Atchison. Final tackle by the Rabbitohs. Sayer puts it into the corner. It's taken by Fisher. Fisher's met by Thomas Mendonca. And the Storm have got 90 metres. You heard that from the referee. That's 3 penalties in a row. The next one's going into the bin. So the Rabbitohs got to be careful here. 18-point lead. 15 minutes remaining. Relentless take this one forward. Taken down around the ankles by Vigo Rasmussen and Junior Paulini as O'Brien makes a break. He's played well today, Pryor O'Brien. Sonny Tyre takes another hit up. He's had a quiet game in retrospect. Philip Twile now for the Storm. Only 18 metres out. Atchison looks left. He goes right. Logan Guys. Can the Storm score here? Final tackle inside the 10. They go to Relentless. Relentless puts it high, but there's not enough Storm players around. And Kurt Moore's got it. Kurt Moore finds himself in some space. Kurt Moore up over the halfway line. No one's going to stop him. Kurt Moore for the South Sydney Rabbitohs will score. A length of the field try. And you'd have to say there is no doubt now the Rabbitohs have got a massive scalp. 28 points to 4 over the Melbourne Storm. The second half for the Storm has not got any better. And they'll be wondering what's happened. They started the season with 2 losses, but arguably they played so well in those 2 losses. Many were talking about them being top 4 contenders. But with this performance, when 3 losses on a row, it's going to be hard to have any team come back when you lose your first 3. As Corey Bell Takes it just over the 40 for the Rabbitohs. Tackle 4. They're going to kick early. Sayer finds some space out in the back. Herbin collects it. It's not going to be a fairy tale finish for Sam Herbin. And Turangaho Fe'u, his debut as captain, ends with a broken arm and a heavy defeat as Herbin makes a good break. Looking to get some respectability back into the scoreline. Twal again met with some heavy defence here from the Rabbitohs. Unforgiving. Again, Justin Masters pushed back. Corral and O'Neill. Ashford forced to kick from his own 40. As Tyler Clay picks it up. Tyler Clay makes a break. Tyler Clay's away now. Up over the 20. And this is unbelievable. The Rabbitohs score again. This is turning in to one of the biggest winning margins in the SRL history. The Rabbitohs go 32-4 up over the Melbourne Storm. An absolutely dominant performance here at ANZ Stadium in front of their home crowd as Jai Collins puts it through the uprights. 34 points to 4. An absolute masterclass here by the South Sydney Rabbitohs. Still 7 minutes remaining. The Storm look absolutely deflated. Those first 2 games of the season must have taken it out of them as the game gets underway and Junior Paulini brings it out to the 20. Taken down by Pryor O'Brien. Gives it off to Rasmussen. He's had a busy night tonight, as has Jack O'Neill. Paulini's had a good second half after coming off the bench.
Back to 10.
O'Hare goes right to Sayer, who finds Corey Bell. He finds some more space and a little inside offload to Jack O'Neill, who finds Slattery. The Rabbitohs starting to throw the ball around. They go wide to Rasmussen.
5, hold on to 10.
Boucher takes him. Sayer takes it forward. Boucher around the legs. Tyre up above, and that's tackle 5 handover. Bit of a mix up there for the Rabbitohs. And Boucher gets a bit of go forward here for the Storm. 5 minutes remaining. South Sydney leading 34 points to 4 as Sam Herbin's SRL career comes to an end. Atchison out to Tyre. Long ball to Wilkins Spark, who goes inside to O'Brien. Still looking for anything, the Storm team. Ashford inside to Relentless. He breaks the line. Can't get away from Corey Bell, who brings him down just inside the Rabbitohs 20. Guys takes the short ball. He makes some good meters. Plays the ball just inside the 10. Final tackle for the Storm. Ashford puts the grubber kick in. But Jack O'Neill is there. Saves it for the Rabbitohs. And that could be the last throw of the dice for the Storm team. As the Rabbitohs will look to get to their end of their set. O'Hare goes right to Sayer, who goes short to Jack O'Neill. Taken down by Relentless. Final tackle. Edwards goes deep. And he's going to find some grass. So Sam Herbin brings it back. And he's smashed in a tackle. And Aaron O'Hare picks it up. And he's got no one in the back. And the Rabbitohs finish the game with a try. Sam Herbin's career in the SRL ends with a knock-on. And what a win by the South Sydney Rabbitohs. An absolute calamity of errors in the second half from the Melbourne Storm. As Collins will look to put this one over to make it 40 points to 4. And a week of turmoil in the Storm camp will come to an end in a little over a minute. It's been a horrible week. And the looks on the faces say it all. With 1 minute remaining, and Ashford kicks it straight down the middle to Corey Bell. Gives it to Paulini.
He's held there.
To Rasmussen.
That's your second. Held.
Taken by Raiden Boucher, who's played well tonight. But they've struggled on attack,
3 hands away.
the Storm. And the Rabbitohs are going to come away with a huge victory here at ANZ Stadium as the siren goes and the Rabbitohs record their second win, 40 points to 4 over the Melbourne Storm. Some disappointed faces as we look through the stats. 7 tries to 1, shared all through the team by the Rabbitohs. And look at those completion rates, outstanding by the South Sydney team. And that's all we have time for here at ANZ Stadium. And we will see you all again next week here on SRL TV.